this out, guys. It just came to my realization that Amazon will be outsourcing the planning. Yeah, their planning. Should I say department or yeah, their planning department to a company in Phoenix, Arizona. I think they call that program Central Planning, something like that. So what is going to happen pretty much is starting off next month or the first week of next month, especially for Atlanta. This is for the Atlanta market, for the guys that do Amazon Relay in Atlanta. You need to know this. Amazon routes will be put on the board by a company in Phoenix, Arizona, or in Arizona in general. I don't know the specific city or whatsoever, but it's going to be coming from Arizona. And what they're going to do is, since our trucks can pick or can hold up to 12 pallets, each and every route will need to have 12 pallets. So let's say if you're going to, let's say Anniston, and then let's say Birmingham. If Birmingham has 12 pallets, you're just picking everything and you're leaving. Usually, or at first, what they do is they're gonna add a bit of Anniston to your route and then Birmingham, so that you can just go to the two stops and make some more money. But this time, they're only gonna pay us to go one direction, one way, with 12 pallets, which will not be good for us, because at the end of the day, we wouldn't be making much money. If you the less stops you have, the less money you make. So that's where we are going to be hurting as drivers. Amazon is doing everything possible to cut down their cost. You understand? That's why they're outsourcing it, because if you look at it, like mostly after 2 or 3 a.m., Amazon puts out extra routes, but they're trying to stop all of that so that they can save more money. And it's sad that they're trying to do that right during peak season, because I see it's going to be a shit show for the onset from the beginning. They're thinking they will be saving money, but it's going to favor the drivers from now until the end of the year, or until peak season is over. But anything after that is when we the drivers will be feeling it, because at that point the volumes will be dropping. It's going to be very slow. That will be the beginning of the slow season. So that will work out perfectly for them, because they'll be saving more, and then we wouldn't have enough jobs to do. For owner operators, yes, we'll feel it, but wouldn't be too much. But for the rental guys, this is where the big problem is for you guys, because at the end of the day, you have to make payments on that truck. And if you're running an Amazon route and you're only making maybe 3 to 4 or 2 to 3,000 every single week, and then you have to pay for your insurance. How do you call it? Insurance, truck, the rental. You have to pay for the rental, and then for your diesel, how much are you really taking home? You understand? And I think this is gonna force a lot of guys to go back over the road, because right after that there will be pretty much nothing left. I know a lot of guys in Atlanta or whichever state do the ad hoc. It's a very good program, but it seems Amazon is realizing that they're giving us way too much money. If they can consolidate everything and pay us like a specific amount, why are they gonna break it down into bits and pieces and pay us for different routes? I don't know if you guys get it. So for instance, let's say if 4 different routes are heading towards Birmingham on the I-20, and Amazon is paying you a different amount for all these 4 stops. If they can put everything together in one big route that will take up all your truck and pay you less, they're definitely going to do that. And that is what is pretty much about to happen. Amazon is trying to save a lot, and that's going to hurt us in the long run. So with that being said, whenever there's a problem, there should be a solution. So somebody might ask, what are we going to do? For me, or if you should ask me, or my suggestion, I'll definitely say we just have to be patient when it comes to booking these loads. It doesn't even matter if you have to pay like $1,200 every single week for a rental or whatnot. I know that's outrageous, but I'm just saying You just stay patient, because if you pay close attention to the load board, the loads that usually pick up or have less than 30 to 40 minutes to pick up pay way more than the ones that have like 2 to 3 hours to pick up. You understand? So if we remain patient, we'll be able to make more on the routes. And then also with Amazon trying to put all 12 pallets or fill up our truck each and every night, that is not going to work, because these pallets are shaped differently. You understand? So with that being said, it's only going to work for us in a way that, let's say if one truck gets filled up and then they're paying top dollar for that route, there's still going to end up being extras, because all the pallets are being shaped or formed differently, and then somebody else can grab that and then even make more money. You understand? Instead of booking cheap freight, I think we might have to exercise a little patience, because it pays to wait. You know what I'm saying? So if we're able to do that, I believe we're going to make a lot of money. This shouldn't hurt us, or shouldn't be well, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little scared. I panicked a little bit, but I sat down and thought about it. I'm like, you know what, if that's what it is, so be it. You know, we still have to eat, we still have to make our money, and still have to pay our bills. So yeah, that's what's about to happen, and this is gonna happen starting off next month. I think the guy said maybe 4th. That's when that program is gonna start. So long and short, the first week of next month, you know. And I think right after that we have Prime Week coming up, and then we're gonna roll into peak season. So guess what? This is a time for people or drivers that are renting to save up a lot, and then find a truck to buy. You know, if you're able to buy a truck around this time, I think you'll be good. You'll be able to save enough money to buy a truck, and then you'll be good. You wouldn't have to stress about paying close to $3,000 every month for a rental. You know, and also truck prices are dropping like crazy. It looks like stuff is dying down, or stuff is going down some way, somehow. I don't know, but that's what I see happening. You know, this Mack truck that I have was about 128, almost 130 out of the door, but right now I see them going for like 115, 120. You understand? So that's anywhere from $8,000 to $10,000 off of it right now. So and it's a 2023 that is still selling. So I mean, I think it's a good buy. So if you're thinking about doing this in the long term, save whatever you make from peak season from the rental, and then invest it into a brand new equipment, and then you wouldn't have to worry about breakdowns and stuff like that, you know. But with all things being said, I think we still have an upper hand. You know, we're not gonna fall short, because if you have a plan in this business, especially with Amazon, you're always gonna be up top. You understand? The key is to be patient, stay motivated, and then always watch the load board so that you can make more money, you know. So yeah, that's that. That should be it. If I get hold of any information, I'll definitely put it out there. Nowadays I've just been busy. It's a lot of stuff on my plate right now, you know. It's a lot that I'm doing and taking care of, so I barely jump on here. And then also I always put my attention to where the money is, you know. I'm not a YouTuber, no. I just put information out and move on, go about my business and make my money. I'm not relying on YouTube to pay me any extra money or whatsoever. It's not needed, and it's not much anyway. So yeah, with that being said, I'd like to end it right here. But if you see this information to be helpful, just go ahead and hit the like, share it with somebody, and then let's keep it going. All right.